Momodora, Moonlit Farewell, Episode 1. It's good to be back. Good to be back playing the final game in the Momodora series. It's kind of been a while since I played the other ones. I played them all in one go. Momodoras 1 through 3 from itch.io and whatever other non-standard platforms they were on, and then of course Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight, which was probably the main game that most people played. After that I took a break from the series just because there were other things I really needed to get to, and that I felt like I need to get to. But this never really left my mind. I couldn't really leave it unfinished for long, so here we are. I think we're gonna figure out the button combination first. I don't actually remember too well what buttons I might have had in the first, well, in Reverie Under the Moonlight. I had all different button combinations in the Momodora 1 through 3 games on PC and whatnot. But I think this looks familiar. The one thing that I would like to do is set up my controller so that jump is on bumper jumper. Yeah, L1. I would like it so that L1 and X both jump in case I wanted to, but I'm pretty sure that should work. That didn't, like, erase anything, right? L1 isn't on anything? Okay, good, it's not. Perfect. Then yeah, square as the leaf sounds right. Bow, that sounds familiar on R1. Dodge. Dodge? Dodge. I mean, I don't hate dodge on circle, that seems pretty normal, like Dark Souls-y. But if I'm attacking with the leaf, then I'd have to move my finger over to hit the circle button, and that's kind of on the opposite side. It's not really that far, I'm exaggerating I guess, but I don't know, can we do better than that? Do we want dodge on like R1 or R2 or something, or L2? L2 for dodge. I won't spend too long on this, I just want to get into the game. Let's just apply this for now. And one last check in case there's anything that I want to do differently. Now I guess if R2 was the dodge, that could make sense, but what about the stick? We could do the stick, that's an option. Already we're seeing, like I said, I played the other games, and even this is a huge advancement from the very first game where bindings was just kind of, well, you had to do it yourself using some third-party software. But now that it's all like well put together and everything, the whole game, just seeing these icons and being able to easily press whatever I want, like L3 for the dodge button, it feels very liberating. But I think we will keep it on circle. Anyway. We're not here for the button combination, configuration, whatever. We're here for the game. 5 slots, that's interesting. Never really seen 5 slots, usually like 99 slots or 3 slots or just the 1 slot. But I guess this one has 5. Oh, I see. Light difficulty. For players who want a more relaxed experience without worrying about too much about difficult battles. With adaptive difficulty, which I don't know what that is. I guess it like makes it easier if you keep dying or something. And then normal, for players who desire a challenge. Combat conditions such as damage taken and invulnerability periods are much harsher. Yeah, we played the other games. We even played like Momodoras 1 through 3, which are kind of punishing. But sometimes they were punishing. Okay, here we go. This one's always the hardest part of the game. Not really. Adjust the brightness until the symbol above is visible. Yeah, it's visible now. But you want it to be like just barely visible, right? That's what you're saying? And if we make it too visible, then that's too much. This was about the center. And then the other question is how this appears on the recording. I can sort of peer over to my left and see what that looks like on OBS. Well, it's hard to tell. Well, whenever I watch like YouTubers or whatever, they usually have the brightness turned fairly high. Or like normal. Hang on. If I do this, for example... Okay, that doesn't reset it, that's unfortunate. What if I like go all the way back? I can't go all the way back, okay. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go with the default brightness here. Won't think too hard about it, and we can change it later, right? Hopefully. We'll just see how it plays out in game. I don't think we have exactly centered here, unless that is... I can't really tell. Well, assuming they want it to be just barely visible, we'll go with the middle, but just barely darker, I guess. And it has autosave, as indicated by the leaf. We're waiting, and here we go. Now this should be like another big time skip, right? The Toll of the Black Bell. We played as Coho in the first game. Oh wait, it might still be Coho. I don't actually know. 13 times it echoed under the moonlit sky. Actually, Coho disappeared after the first game, that's right. 13 times it beckoned death and darkness, yeah. She died at the end of the game. Sacrificed herself. May the gods look upon us and grant them mercy. Yeah, after all this time I kind of forgot most of the games, but at the same time I never really looked up anything for this game, so we'll both be learning new things and remembering old things as we maybe get some hints to the past lore or whatever, because I think this is still in the future, relative to Reverie Under the Moonlight, which was 300 years in the past. This area is infested with demons. I must hurry and find the bell ringer. Alright, I put L1 as jump. I pressed X just there. But I changed that myself. Okay, starting off strong, starting off fast. There's the menu. Playtime does not pause when you pause the game. And we're going to turn down our TV volume just so it doesn't get picked up by the mic. There we go. We got the adventure log. We got sigils. Interesting. An inventory with the magic bell for healing. And the bow. And the bag. And the leaf. We'll read that later. Companions, titles, etc. Notes. Maybe later. They'll teach it all to us, I'm sure. Oh, this guy's back. I remember that guy. Oh, and I remember this block, too. Hang on, before we continue. It seems like they want us to go left. I just kind of bolted to the left. But is there something here? There is, but we can't do anything because of the air. Unless there's some kind of secret speedrunning tech. The music is telling me to go, so I'm going. We're not pausing for anything. I mean, other than the time I already paused. Dodge to enemies. Okay, we got stamina now. That's new. Huh. We can't stun the enemies, but it seems like they don't get stunned forever. This is the same. And we can still break those. Oh, we have like... We have a range attack as our third hit. Okay. Down and jump. Standard. Ring healing bell. This will restore your health, green gauge. But consume magic, blue gauge. Okay. That's interesting. It's not just like Estus Flask. Oh wait. They want us to do it, so that's gonna be... magic? It is, yeah. It's blue, so it's magic. Up and attack. Oh wait, what? But the bow is also R1. We didn't even hit it though. Hang on. What was that? We did like a higher damage move. Is that because our stamina was full? It was, yeah. So using the bow at all consumes your stamina. So you actively are discouraged from using it if you want to dodge. And you only do the heavy attack. You have to do the heavy attack when you have full stamina. Haven't fully wrapped my head around how to play with that, but I guess it'll make sense eventually. Oh. That was a shield. Wait, hang on. If we're on 0 stamina, then we can't roll, it smashes red. But we can roll as soon as there's even a bit of stamina, it just takes a sec. Ah, okay. And that's familiar too. Did I miss something up there? I did. There's like a room. Oh, what's this? It's nothing. It's just me poking into the wall a bit. Okay, we found something. A berry. Yummy. Max health. Well, I'm glad I came here. And yet, there's still a question mark in this room. It wasn't the berry, was it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. That's not exactly the Konami code, but I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. And what you're putting down is up, up, down, right, down, left. A sigil, our first one. The Fool. Effect. Health is limited to 1, while this sigil is attuned. Great. I love it. I love having 1 health. I mean, we increased our health by 50, but I prefer to have 1 health, of course. Yeah, 1 health. Let's do it. This is stupid. I'm not even gonna try that. We're not gonna invite deaths here. Our first death is gonna be natural if it happens. Although I've already spent some magic. But we do get it back over here, right? Let's see, let's see. Feels like they're gonna throw something at us. Yep, that's something. It's a black Garcer. Garcer? Whatever. Die. That didn't do so much. Oh, God. Ow, I tried to dodge. Notably, attacking does not take up stamina. That's kind of standard for some games. It's always just like a question that I sometimes have, I guess. His hitbox isn't as intimidating as his size is. Oh, he drops magic. That's a good comeback mechanic. For a second I was worried this might be a boss that we have to, like, lose against, based on how quickly I was using health at the beginning. That's not that bad. We played video games before. We played all of the Momodora series before. Oh, are we okay? Momo. Please, wake up. Well, that's new. I mean, it's not new, it's old. Cereza, is this my house? Momo, we were so worried about you. Dora found you unconscious. Okay, this is familiar, but this isn't the Momo and Dora we know. I'm pretty sure this is still 300 years ago and after Reverie. Feels like we're repeating history, or history is setting up to repeat, or something. Please rest for now. When you're feeling better, go see the matriarch. She's waiting for you. Yeah, this must be the village of Koho. Or is it called that yet? I guess Koho was a recent person, right? So have they called the village Koho yet? Like after her death? Unless this game is actually taking place in a time where I'm incorrect about the timing of this game. I think we'll find out though, as we explore the village. Before we do that though, I guess we are Momo. In the final game in the Momodora series, how fitting, we've come full circle. No wait, we haven't, because the first game was actually Dora, it was Isadora, and then the second game was Momo. But Dora is in this game, so I guess we'll rekindle the whole Momodora thing in the final game. Very important. Well, I guess from this point forward, you and I are partners, Momo, so we'll try to make sure you rekindle your relationship with Dora. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the purpose of this game, if the second game is anything to go by. And there's probably some other stuff we have to do, like defeat some demons invading from hell, but mainly the thing with Dora. When you are feeling better, etc., etc. We read that? Let's just sleep in bed all day. Should I rest for a bit? Yeah, sleep all day. Who cares? You sleep peacefully. If only we could do that every day. We are busy though. Fun little tutorial. For a second I thought we were dreaming when we saw this house here, but I guess we were just found by Dora after the bridge collapsed. I feel like you could have lost that battle, like for real. And then you would have just woken up the same way. I want to pet the cat. Nah, I can't get up there. Come here, cat. Come here. Okay, fine. Weekly schedule for cleaning. Odd days. Isadora, Doralina. Yeah, it's even the same name. Maybe this isn't after... I think... Feels like this maybe isn't right after Reverie Under the Moonlight. Maybe this is actually just a prequel to the first 3 Momodora games, like 300 years after Reverie Under the Moonlight. Anyway, even days Nereolis. Are you Nereolis? Momo, this dotted berry is finally ripe. You should eat it. Thank you for your generosity. I know it's not a lot, but it will increase your vitality. If only we had more of these to help you recover better. Don't worry about it. This is more than enough. Yeah, it's more than 1 HP at least. That fruit you ate is a dotted berry, which boosts your maximum vitality. It was harvested especially for those who are fighting to protect our village. It's fruit season, so look out for them. Our character actually talks in this game, unlike the last one. Okay, nothing new here. Like any new game with dialogue, we have to vet exactly how much the characters are going to talk, whenever we have them repeat dialogue or whatever. Why am I falling through this? The platform only extends so far, not to the edge. Cat! Come on. If I go right at the edge, just a little closer. I don't have the double jump yet. I don't think I can do it. Come here. Okay. Eventually. Maybe never. I'm going to assume right is the right way to go. I just want to explore the village before we get sent on the quest to defeat hell or whatever. Okay, we can pet this cat. Thank God. But that other cat needs to be pet too. Can we sit down? Oh, actually we can't even... In Reverie Under the Moonlight we could crouch down, at least, but doesn't seem like we can do that in this game. Like if we had to crouch down and shoot someone, it doesn't seem like we could do that. If they were too short for our normal bow. It probably just means the game design is different here, that we don't have to do that. One more for the road. This one's for me. Okay, I'm going to assume to the right is the correct way to go since the save point is there. What have we here? Companion, Grimalkin Spirit, obtained. You are now able to summon an entity to act as your companion. That's new. Although companions cannot aid in major battles, they do provide some utility in the field depending on their personality. Check the notes menu for more information. Cannot aid in major battles, but only in the field. Interesting. So I guess it makes it easier to explore, but not boss battles. Interesting that they're limiting themselves to that. And there's the Grimalkin Spirit Healer. Healer companion effect periodically generates magic shinies for health recovery. Okay, so that's stuff we've seen before. Thus we get a friend. I like it. So cute. I don't even know what it is though. Well, now that we're outside of the tutorial, let's actually look through some of this stuff here. Healing Bell. Magic cost 10. Heals a portion of your maximum health when wrong. So we get 3 uses. A pocket bell crafted from a special material by a fairy smith. Bells of fairy craftsmanship. Wait, how do we... Oh, there we go. Bells of fairy craftsmanship can be found in many lands, even within the realms of the dead. In Coho, okay, we do call it Coho. Shrines and towers have been built to protect these bells. Ringing these sorts of bells transmits a pleasant sensation to the user, which has been associated with communication with the gods. Furthermore, the bells themselves possess some sort of enchantment to protect its carrier from evil. Humans attuned to magic may use these bells to cast spells. The Kohoni's Bow. A sturdy ranged weapon from Coho. The bow is made from oak wood, while the bowstring is made of silk. Though normally used for hunting, a bow may serve greater purpose in combat against demons. When a priestess channels some of her own energy to fire purifying arrows, the greater the user's stamina, the stronger the shot will be, yeah. Just from that first battle, it seemed like ranged options weren't really an option. Like, it just drained all of our stamina, then we couldn't really dodge, and then we had to wait. I guess we could have spammed the no stamina shots until we got our stamina back. And then if we treat the game that way, just to go over here for a sec, we would basically be just kind of using this as DPS for a while, until we eventually get a bonus shot that does extra damage, and then we repeat the loop. Maybe sometimes sacrificing our bonus damage shot to dodge. I guess that is sort of balanced when I think about it. You don't have to dodge as much when you're so far away. You don't have to use the dodge button because you can just jump or be far away or whatever. So maybe that's the trade-off. Maybe we could have fought that boss like this way and it would have been good enough. Just a thought. Another satchel, a simple bag for carrying objects. Sacred leaf. A maple leaf plucked from the canopy. Still have a lingering cough, so I'm gonna have to pause to mute the mic and cough a bit. Okay. A maple leaf plucked from the canopy of the loon tree. I think we've heard that name before. For centuries, maple leaves have been associated with priestesses from Coho. For centuries, huh? So this must be present day. And in fact, I called it a prequel to the first 3 games. It might even be like the latest in the timeline, after Momodora's 1, 2, and 3. Wait, was 3 a prequel to 1 and 2? Was 2 after... No, I'm pretty sure 3 was after. Anyway. To wield them in battles against demons and underworld creatures, the act of giving a priestess her own leaf involves a traditional ritual and a blessing by the matriarch, who we're gonna see. The leaf will be smeared in by the wielder's blood upon being given, and burned when they die. That seems kinda symbolic. Like the noble mission and the sacrifice and all that. And the ultimate, disappearance, I guess. The burning. Something like that. We got a circle, an eye, something I don't know how to describe, and like a V. But more importantly, their colors. I don't know what that means. Are you the matriarch? Somehow I doubt it. What day is it? Today is... I get to choose? Why do I get to choose? Well, none of these correspond to, like, real time today. Why... Wait, is this like a puzzle? This might be a puzzle. Well, if I get to choose one, we're gonna say, 4, 4, 9:30, 7:20, 12, 2. 4, 4 seems unlucky if we're going by like Japanese standards. 9:30, 7:20, 12, 2. I guess I like September 30, the best. It just sounds kind of autumny, maybe. Yes, yes. What did that do? What happened? What happened? I guess I was like Remulkin respawning. That black cloud, yeah. But why did we set the time? Okay. Pet. Cereza told me the matriarch is waiting for me. I should go meet with her before leaving the village. Alright, that's the exit. Thanks for telling me. Well, I don't think I entered the wrong answer if he said yes, yes. It's probably just like something we get to choose and it doesn't really matter. At least, for now, I don't know. The village's festivities are listed here. Preparations for the upcoming solstice. Festival of the Northern Solstice. Ceremony for selecting a sacrificial maiden. We know all about Koho and their sacrificial maidens. Kinda questionable, all throughout the entire series. Hey, wait, did that cat change? I think this cat changed. You're not the other cat. You took its spot. Or I'm stupid. Or both. These cats weren't white. They were blue before. Wait, did we change these cats' colors by making it 9:30? There's no way, right? Is that like a weird thing? Like how in Paper Mario, the 1000-Year Door, the color of your Yoshi changes based on how long you play, but no, that's not it. It's just random. Okay. Thought we manipulated RNG by talking to that old man and made all the cats white or something. Okay, well, let's go talk to the old bag, as we like to call her behind her back. You're not the old bag. You're the shopkeep. Bzzz. I like these animations. Miss Momo. Good evening, Neriol. We've heard that name. Was this the one on the sign, taking care of the whatever? How can I help you? I'm just taking a look around. Right. Let me know if you need anything. Yeah. Ah, actually, I have some documents that actually belong to you, Miss Momo. There are some notes you left here a while ago. Oh, right. I forgot to get those back, didn't I? I'm afraid so. Not that it's a problem. We have plenty of space. I'm very organized. Don't worry, Neriol. Just let me have those notes back. Here they are. Some notes detailing past records. Okay, maybe this will actually answer some questions I had. But, are we gonna read through all of this? I don't think so. I mean, we're gonna look through them, but not like read through them one at a time. I mean, we'll go through them one at a time, but we'll just kind of skim it. Green gauge, health, below 0, back to the bell shrine. Magic replenished by blue, or represented by blue. Stamina, yellow. Difficulty, light and normal, and probably an extra harder difficulty when you beat the game. Like based on some other stuff we did in the other Momodoras. Conversation, sometimes characters will have a red bubble. Those are important, got it. Oh, and they have storylines, okay, so we'll have to pay attention to that to get all of the good content. Hold jump to jump higher. Combo with multiple presses, we don't know what this is. The bow, up and attack, or we can just press R1. I kind of don't want it to be on up and attack in case I like press up while jumping. I guess there's no reason to hold up in this game when jump is on a different button, huh? Potent shot. At full stamina you will lose a significantly strong arrow shot, or lose it. The stamina will consume a large amount of your stamina, but not all of it, I see. Okay, wait. So it happens at full stamina, but it won't necessarily drain it if you have more stamina, which I'm pretty sure we will get. Healing Bell stores health. Every now and again, the healing effect will be more potent. Crit chance, interesting. Dodge allows you to move to enemies and most enemy attacks without receiving damage. Some cannot be dodged through. Marked by purple. Got it. Perfect dodge. Actually, we were getting that during the fight just then. I didn't really know what was happening, but I guess that was it. A dodge roll that is executed just before you receive damage from an incoming enemy attack is a perfect dodge. With correct timing, this will restore stamina loss from a roll. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be important. There's probably going to be some bosses you have to do that so you have enough stamina to actually survive. Bell Shrines. Ring Divine Bells to restore. Lunar Crystals. Currency. Materials that make up matter of all creatures living or dead. That's lore. So some of these are going to be lore, I think. Defeat enemies to get them. Are named by the way they glow similarly to the moonlight. However, some people insist on calling them monies instead. Har, har. I'm pretty sure that was the currency in the other games. Berries. Different berries throughout the world. Permanent benefits. Dotted berry is health. Heavenly lilies. Special flowers. Increase your attack power. Magic shinies. Guaranteed to appear after you've dealt enough damage during important battles. For magic points. Map. Right, that's on L2. Areas you've been to, icons of various things, including secrets. Sometimes your attacks will do more damage. Crits. Displayed by a yellow attack damage number, I guess. There may be ways to increase these odds. Weak hits. Some enemies have parts of their bodies. Gonna mute again. Okay. Decrease damage inflicted on certain body parts. When that happens, damage indicators will be a darker number. So armor. Find a different spot. Adrenaline. When health is low, you'll get special damage. Or wait, no. Your stamina will regenerate faster. And larger invulnerability period after receiving damage. Interesting. So not more damage, but there were builds in the other game that let you do that, right? And also, this is what the Fool card is for. Even without any other bonuses, which I guess you could combo with the Fool card, which I'm sure there are. Bonuses for having low health, you'll at least get Adrenaline if you just put on the Fool. Maybe a speedrunning thing. Bleeding. Constantly lose health for a period. Cursed. No healing, just like the other games. Tired. Your ailment, or this ailment, your stamina will recover slowly. Vulnerable, more damage. Healthy. Oh, a good one. Received when making an offering at both shrines. Temporary. Will automatically restore your health and magic while it lasts. Companions. Magical objects fashioned after a specific concept of person. And we know all about this, except for... Depending on their personality type, they will do different things from time to time. Brave types will cast an attack spell around their position. Explorer types will dig and find lunar crystals. Healer types will generate one magic shiny. Only those two things, huh? Thought the effects would be more varied. Maybe they will be though. Like things on top of that. Okay, here we go. These are the old records we got. So yeah. This is stuff we've seen in the other games. It's all coming together. Old records of Loon. Battle of the Four Maidens. A description of the conflict that led the village of Loon to the brink of destruction approximately 500 years ago. So I think this would have been before Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight, which was 300 years ago, I think. At the time, a deadly disease was scattered across the lands. This plague, which turned living beings into malformed creatures, came to be known as the Curse of Karst. Okay, that was actually Reverie Under the Moonlight, or it's like a similar curse of Karst. Those affected by the curse became stuck in a transitory state between life and death. The people of Loon and their best warriors, the Four Maidens of Loon, fought to repel the menace in their land. One other heroine, which came from seemingly nowhere, proved to be of utmost importance in the battles that took place. Even so, the conflict at the village of Loon resulted in many casualties, and of the Four Maidens, only Kaho remained. Alone she traveled to the land of Karst, in hopes of sealing away the origin of the curse. Okay, either I was wrong about the 300 years thing, or somehow Kaho lived for 200 years until the Karst thing for 300 years ago. I think I was just wrong about the timing, so Yeah, this is talking about, well, the end part is talking about Reverie Under the Moonlight. But this part, the 4 heroes, was something that we learned in Momodora 2 through some background lore, praying at 4 statues as part of the critical pass. And it was all just like background lore, you didn't really learn too much, but you learned about the names of these characters, and one of them was Koho. And importantly, they talk about this, one other heroine, other than the 4, who came out of nowhere. That's the secret route in Momodora 3, where you time travel and meet Kaho as a kind of foreshadow to the bigger game that was coming next, Reverie Under the Moonlight. You only fought one boss, but it seems like they imply that the time travel, was more than just that one boss or something. But yeah, it's all coming together. Old records of Lune, the Maiden of Sacrifice. A description of the mission taken by a single priestess to seal away the curse of Karst approximately 500 years ago. Yeah, I was just wrong about the date. The priestess Kaho Reynol of the village of Lune was sent to the eastern lands of Karst to find the source of the demon curse and seal it away. Donning a black dress, worn by maidens chosen to sacrifice themselves, she ventured through the foreign land fighting nightmarish battles. A black dress. What? She wore white. What? What are you saying? Am I stupid? Am I forgetting the color of her clothes alongside the timing? I might be way off about, what I remember about the game. In the end, Kaho sealed away the curse of Karst by drawing it into her own body. This, however, took her life in the process. Yeah, that was the good ending. The quote-unquote good ending. Through the slowly rebuilding process of Lune, the village's name was changed to Koho, to honor their heroine's noble sacrifice. Yeah, that was the point in time where I was wondering, when the village became Koho. Was it while she lived and, did all the 4 hero stuff, or after she died? It was then, after she died. As the years passed, the people of the village began worshipping the 4 maidens as goddesses. Yeah, I guess they were called goddesses in the second game. That sounds right. Records of Koho. Forbidden Shrine. A description of a tragedy that took place 7 years ago in the village of Koho. We're getting into the original games now. I thought those games wouldn't even have any, relation to these 2 games, the ones that are, bigger than the other ones. But this makes me glad that I played through those 3. A description of a tragedy, we read that. A young priestess, Isadora, had her mother's life taken in a traditional ceremony to honor the deeds of the maidens of the past. Unable to cope with her mother's death, Isadora broke the rules of the village and trespassed into an ancient shrine. Her goal was to find a certain item that could bring the dead back to life. After exploring, she met with a strong archdemon and was cursed for trying to defy the rules of nature. The curse, as it was, turned Isadora into a demon, a beast doomed to live among the dead in the underworld. That was the first game. She didn't really become a demon in the first game, but I guess that was the result of the first game, which led to the second game, Records of Koho Rebirth. A description of an initiation mission that took place approximately 7 years ago. Isadora's curse changed her heart completely. The orphan girl who would do anything to bring her mother back was no more. As a demon, she quickly rose in power and began commanding other lesser demons. Naturally, the presence of demons around the village of Koho was seen as a threat to be solved. Momo Reynol, that's you, a novice priestess, was appointed to investigate the ruins of Hono Shrine, where the presence of demons was stronger. This was to be Momo's initiation task, a test of her abilities. Overseeing this mission was her older sister, Nanashi Reynol, who only appeared for a second. The battle between Momo and Isadora took place in a section of the underworld connected to the ruins of the shrine. Wielding a sacred green leaf in the good ending, Momo was able to purify Isadora's heart and body. The leaf's sacred blessing restored Isadora's humanity, leaving traces of her curse marked on her face. I did not notice. Oh, oops. And Records of Koho, Des. A description of a mission that took place 5 years ago, handled by both Momo and Isadora. The village of Koho was once again suffering from strange spirit apparitions and lesser demons. 2 experienced priestesses were sent to investigate the matter and bring peace. They ventured forth throughout the land, purifying chaotic deities along the way, until an eventual arrival at an underworld. Lastly, they confronted a newly appointed goddess of death and purified her twisted heart. This one's kind of the lightest on the lore of the logs here. That's just because Momodora 3 was... Well, as far as story beats go, it was just Momodora and, Momo and Isadora teaming up for one last ride, I guess, against Death. Or so I thought. Looks like we're having one last ride here. Thank you. So that's it, we're all caught up. This answered all the questions that I had. I'm really glad that we are like at the latest point in the timeline. I thought we'd be at like, I don't know, a weird middle point in the timeline, like I said, after the prequel game, Reverie Under the Moonlight, and then like before Momodora's 1, 2, and 3. But this is perfect. We got like the far end of the timeline with the original priestess, and now the other far end with seeing where everything ends. I love it. I'm so glad I played the other games. Demons now, everywhere. At night, even. How could this be happening? The precious sacred tea must not be tainted. The precious tea of the loon tree? Yes, yes, my dear. Nothing will happen to the tea, do not worry. The tea purifies demons, safe when tainted by their malice. Yes, yes, it will not be tainted. We have good girls taking care of the situation. Okay. Gonna mute the mic for a second once again. We're taking it slow while we cough and also just like read all the lore and get caught up. I'm fine with spending the first episode doing that, I guess. Also taking it slow just petting the cats that are in arm's reach. Hey Momo. Hello there. It seems like demons found their way into the chambers of the old sanctuary. I'm guarding the entrance to prevent them from coming out. Have you talked to your sister yet? She was worried about you. No, I haven't. I should go check on her. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. I can't spend time with her when our village is under so much potential danger. We have to do all we can to protect our people and the Loon Tree. The gods have chosen this duty for us. Yeah, we're really getting back into the old Momodora 1, 2, and 3 stuff where... I guess it's been all the Momodora games where it's all like the duty of the priestess and sacrifice and all that. Though Isadora isn't about that life. Even though she seems to be on the village's good side now. Oh wait, that's a down. Oh, this is the old sanctuary. There are demons here. We maybe shouldn't be here. But it seems like we can't do anything here. Okay. Well, this increases our attack power, right? You offer a prayer to a heavenly lily. Okay, attack power up from 5 to 7. And we can see that over in... Well, we see how many flowers we collected. But I don't see our status. Okay. I think we might try going for all of this. 111%, huh? Usually 100% is about the limit of what I do for these recordings, but I guess if 100% is 111% in this game, then we can try to go for 111%. Hopefully we don't like miss anything that would knock us out of getting that, because Momodora's 1, 2, and 3 did have moments like that where you would just miss something and you'd basically have to replay the entire game over again just to get the one thing you missed. Or multiple runs, like I think I had to do, if you just did things wrong multiple times. But hopefully this game is a bit more elegant with the backtracking and making sure you can't miss anything. Oh, Pet Many Cats, we'll get that one. Unless there's like a title here for getting through the game without getting hit once, then I think we'll be okay with just one playthrough. But if I have to do another playthrough for like something else interesting, we might do it. We'll play it by ear, see what we go for. My grandparents will not stop talking about some nonsense purification water or something. I've seen you fight, Momo. You don't need any tea to protect us, right? Well, yes, but... See, I knew it. You're strong, Momo. I'll go to be as strong as you one day. I don't think you want to be like Momo. She's a sacrificial maiden. Pet. Well, that was fast. Thought we'd have to like pet every cat in the game. So these titles are actually achievements then. Good to know. A drawing of Dora has been posted. It's not very well made. Who did this? Who drew our precious Dora so badly? Probably a fan. Well, just because we got the achievement doesn't mean we have to stop. This is good. We spend 10 minutes of the game just like doing normal fighting stuff, and then we spend the other 50 minutes in the episode reading logs and wandering around petting cats and doing nothing. I like it. Great start. Hey sis. Oh, it's you. Wow. I guess it was 5 years ago, or even 7 years ago, where we saw you, like, in Momodora 2, so... It's just surprising to see her a mom. What's going on outside? I've been a little busy to catch up. Some sort of trouble, right? We don't know much yet, but... The fairies told us one of their bells was stolen, and after we heard that bell toll, many demons started appearing around here. It could be that the bell is attracting them. We're trying to figure that out. I see. It seems like a regular job for you, sister. Nana, to be honest, I'm getting a different feeling about it this time. It might not be the same as past demon appearances. Really. Not the same as, defeating Death, Lord of the Underworld. Wish I could help you more. We'll take care of it, sister. Besides, you have more important things to take care of. Can we climb ladders in this game? Doesn't look like we can. Can't even like jump further up here, there's like a wall. Oh, can't go out either. Okay, we'll take it, even though we don't need it. Momo, have you seen my son? He was going to visit my parents, but it's been a while and he hasn't come back. Yeah, we saw him. That boy's too reckless. I guess we can't, like, tell her. Even if we wanted to. And just to be sure, yeah, repeat. No need to double talk, I guess. Something is strange tonight. First that ominous sound, now a sudden presence of demons. Me and some others will stay here to protect the village. It's the best we can do while you priestesses figure it out. Miss Momo, what was that loud bell sound from earlier? Have you seen my sister? She should be with us right now. Is that Isadora's brother? Is this Isadora's family? Momo, are you okay? Sarisa told me you were found injured deep down. Wait a second. In the third game, one of the bosses was Isadora's sister, like who was zombified or something. Or, I don't know. Is that like is that gonna come back? Maybe. Sarisa told me you were found injured deep down. I'm fine now, I think. Thank you for your concern. Please take your time to rest if you need it. This looks like it could be Isadora's sister. Looks kind of like the same design, maybe? Or not the same design, the same aesthetic. The ponytail and the stance. Nothing. Okay, where's the old bag? Looks like something has been planted on this soil. Lunar crystals can speed up the growth process. Maybe 20 or so should be enough. We only have 7. Okay, so yeah, we can still inspect it or hit it. But inspect lets us do something else? There's some lunar crystals inside the shrine box, I should pick them up. And it's enough for a proper offering too. Okay, we learned about this. Receive a blessing that restores health and magic over time. The blessings will last for a few minutes. Okay, but we're not going to use it on that. We'll do it on this. Minutes? Okay. So there's time-based stuff. Sure. That's enough, I think. I should come back later to check. And if I inspect it, does it like tell the current counter? Okay. I love the backgrounds here. They're so pretty. That in the background, is that like one of the games? I feel like that stuff over there might be from Momodora 3 or something, like the first stage. Maybe I'm just imagining it though. A fishing spot? Hey, are you the old bag? High Priestess Momo Reynol. Holy Matriarch, I was told of your journey. My apologies, Holy Matriarch. I was careless and misjudged the situation, and I couldn't find what you asked of me. Perhaps we are up against larger threats than expected. The fairies warned us about the disappearance of their black bell. For now, we are assuming the toll of that bell was an invitation for demons to come. Should they reach us and our sacred loon tree, it will be the end of our village. When the sacred tree dies, the remaining life forms shall also meet death. The old oracles foretold all of this. Thus is our duty to prevent it from coming true. The black bell must not be rung again, and whoever brought out these demons must be punished for it. Please return to this duty as soon as you can. Yes, Holy Matriarch. These past events have taught us a lesson. Should we not stand up to protect the tree? Not only our village, but all the lands of this world are to face demise. For now, our people will remain here in the village, where it's safe. We will protect it from danger. Meanwhile, you will go once more to search for the one who rang the black bell. May you succeed, my child. Holy Matriarch, I'll do everything I can to protect our village. I know you will, as you have always done, except in the first game. But yeah, every other game after that, kind of. No cameo in the past, like in Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. They could have done it, like had another time travel thing, but they were just kind of focused on the past back then. But we're here now, in the future. Oh wait, we gotta get this dialogue. It's not repeat dialogue, it's at least like something new, I think. No wait, that is repeat. Okay, well it's worth checking, I guess. We can do 2 at a time. We don't have to do 1 at a time. If I planted this thing first, then I could have picked up the reward in this episode. We'll probably have to wait until next time. Just to be sure. No change? Okay, no change. Then we're leaving the village, out the exit. I suppose I could convince myself to go on a little bit longer for the first episode, but only a little bit. Maybe 15 minutes. 30 max, but if we find a good stopping point at 15 minutes, then I'm okay with that, because I guess we spent about 10 minutes doing actual gameplay, and then we're doing 5 minutes now, and then 15 more, so that'd be about 30 minutes, compared to about an hour of doing random bullshit in the village. Momo, are you leaving already? I have to fulfill my duty. The matriarch has chosen me to be your support. That must be because Dora isn't around. What? No. How can we call this Momodora if Dora isn't in the game? But I don't want to fight anything. I don't even know how to. I'll just get in the way. What can I even do to help? What about that technique of yours to turn lunar crystals into sigils? Would that be useful? If you bring me fragments of lunar crystals, such as the ones left by demons, I'll be able to turn them into sigils. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't do the blessing thing. We should do it at least once to get the idea of how it works. And through the power of sigils, you'll be able to channel new abilities to be used in your mission. I have one here in my pocket. You can have it. Our second sigil. It will increase the power of your arrows when your stamina is full. Even further, okay. I do believe this can be used to our advantage. Thank you, Cereza. Is she like a cat? Or is that just like a bow on her head? You're welcome. I'll catch up to you soon. I have to prepare some supplies to leave the village. Be safe. We know. We can only attune 2, but it looks like there's the option for more if we unlock more slots or something. Effect is cancelled if stamina never depletes. Okay. So you're actively, like, coding against broken builds. I see. Don't know how strong it is, just from firing it once. And so we begin. Death. Or not. We're not doing any damage. What is that thing? It's some kind of weird curse. It might damage us, but... I don't know, it's just kind of following us. With its one creepy eye. What is this? Is it the Eye of Providence? Or perhaps the Eye of Ra? No, it's just some weird cloud guy. Get out of here. Lots of eyes in the Momodora games, like a lot of the enemies are just eyes. Yeah, I figured. Okay, the third hit pushes it further. Does it hurt if we... Oh, it slows us down, that's what happens. 140. That was about double what one of our hits is, but we can attack pretty quick. So I feel like DPS is faster if you use if you use melee. But the bow is safer, and doesn't hurt some enemies. That is 22 each, the range version. We got Annoying Bomb Guy back in this game. They were like one-shots in some of the games. Mainly think of 1 or 2, I think. Oh, there's a crit. I just started walking left, but which way do we want to go? Okay, we want to go this way. I guess we could see this offering thing. Oh wait, it's 50. We'll hold on to it. If we hit something that looks like it's hard... Oh wait, no. The darker blue was what we were selecting, I see. The amount I have is not enough for an offering. Well, good. Just to be sure. So yeah, this is leave, got it. Yeah. It's hard to tell when there's only 2 options. Then I'm going to assume this is the way forward, if that's the way the bell is. Okay, and the map is just on L2 like this. Cool. So we can go over this way, or back this way, or somehow up and around this way. If we get like a jump or find a way over, up and through here or something. Plus there's going to be more stuff here later when we can do this. Whatever secret that is. And there's a secret here too. Gonna assume it's something I couldn't get if I just like walked past it or something. Or rather it was like a wall we couldn't go through without some power, or a jump we couldn't make. Don't know exactly what I missed back there. Oh, let's try not to miss that, it's right in front of us. Okay, a good use for the bow would be to get rid of this guy. I guess there's no need to crouch and shoot in this game. I kind of miss that. I kind of like crouching and shooting in the other game. Oh no. Alright, that's the way back up. Dodge. What, that wasn't perfect enough for you? Alright. In the other Momodora games, it always kind of paid off to just run into walls. I think every game had that rule. Even in the games where I thought they, like, stopped doing that, they eventually just, proved me wrong and had some kind of secret behind the wall or something. Let's actually try this for a while. Try, like, the bow-only build, just to see how it feels. Oh, we can shoot those out of the sky. Interesting. Okay, we'll do it for the guys that we're actually fighting. These don't count. Oh, we can shoot that, I guess. Nope, no we can't. Never mind. I forgot. Perfect. I mean, if they drop money, we'll do it. Now this is a down, it's not a death, so I guess we go here first. We're not exactly gonna farm all the enemies, I guess. Oh right, we were doing the bow only thing. Well, we'll do it if it's feasible, I guess. Do I want to go this way? What about that other guy? This is beginning to look like the way forward now that there's a save point. Cannot air dodge. I think in one of the games, or some of them, you could air dodge. Oh, I see. This is... okay. We could have gone left or right, and this probably loops back up. Well, let's explore. Ouch. Our first damage. If I'm right, we'll just go up this way and loop back around. Oh, surprised I didn't kill in one hit. Okay, we're just about looped around. Oh, actually... I see. Optimal DPS is to use all your stamina on the bow, and while your bow is recharging, you attack. That's actually interesting, because you could play it all DPS or all bow, and it would work out the way I said, where you just play with the style of getting some extra damage with the bow, like whenever your stamina refills. Or you could play all DPS and just like use all stamina for dodging. But the optimal way is like combining all of that junk. It's interesting. Oh, I took damage from that. Okay, let's go this way. Yep, that's a 4. This guy's just like facing the wrong way. I feel bad that we're not fighting him honestly. Face me. Okay, so them running into me does damage. Got it. Oh, that's money. And that seems to be it. Just a lot of money. No other secrets, I'm sure. Is it a rule that the game has to tell us if there's like a hidden wall with a question mark or something? I swear I dodged. I swear. Let's quickly close off the other loop and try to make some progress. Are we still in like Coho Village, technically? Can we like see a better map here? Not really. If you're constantly pressing the shoot button, you can't jump. Not really. You have to, like, commit better to the jump or time your shots better. I just want to spam the shoot button for optimal DPS. Doesn't quite work if you want to aim. I like this. It's different from the other games, but it's kind of similar in some ways. Not just a repeat of Reverie Under the Moonlight. Okay, well I'm glad I came this way. Can we call this a platforming challenge? I guess we can if I failed that jump just there. Not a platforming challenge, well, just platforming. So 9 damage now, I guess. Yeah, 9 damage. That's it. Alright, now you're facing me. Was that a crit because we hit the eye, like while jumping? It was probably just lucky. I don't think rolling is faster in this game or anything. An offering, huh? I said we should try it, but we'll try it when it feels like we're actually in danger in an area. So far it doesn't feel like it. After all, we have stun lock. Momodora is 1 and 2, and I don't remember 3, but maybe 3. They didn't have stun lock, you just had to kinda deal with it. We're kinda spoiled, aren't we? With stun lock. Yeah, go down the hole. Always a good idea. Just like Momodora 1. No! The card. You call that a trap? Momodora 1 was much more challenging, much more punishing. Especially if you're showing me where your guys spawn. Okay, well I guess I took some damage. Oh, there they are. I mean, I knew where they were spawning, I just didn't really see them there. They're kinda hidden. Yeah. Not so tough. Living Edge sends a ranged slash for melee attacks. Okay. Oh, we only have 2 sigils now, so we'll put both of them on. I guess without this, we're not going to do like double the amount of 1 melee hit, which is what we're currently doing, I guess. It might be like 1.5 times the normal amount, like when we have this off. Maybe. So yeah, now we have this, which is actually further range from our normal attacks, and interestingly the 3rd hit doesn't do any range. I'm going to assume this is very, very weak, this attack. Yeah, it's 3. But more importantly, it stuns them, which is pretty strong actually. It's like a safety thing. Oh, we have to choose. There was a pit, or a choice between pits like this in Momodora 1, where if you went down the wrong pit, you were locked out of getting all the items in the game. Several pits like that, kind of. Pits of no return. Hopefully this game doesn't have that. Oh, we're back here. I see, we tried to leave the village before and now we're back here. That's fun. And this would be the start. We're back. This time with a vengeance. With 2 Arcana cards, increased attack and increased HP. And increased lore. We know everything about what's going on now. Everything except what happens in this game, which is what we're here to find out. So there is a secret in this room. I guess I missed this the first time. Money flowers do count as secrets, it seems. Oh, no, don't do that. How much is this? It's 10, got it. Wait, this way was forward before, so... Oh, not dead, great. Oh yeah, we couldn't do this before either. But we didn't try rolling back then. Rolling doesn't work. Oh wow, it even stops the arrow. Well, not this way. Again, unless there's some kind of secret. A secret other than the secret that's marked in the room. I'm talking about a secret to actually get the secret. Should probably call it a different thing. Have more concise, clear terminology. Can't go up there. Interesting that this map is like unexplored. Like they actively unexplored us. Removed our exploration. Oh, they changed the placement of these guys, I think. There was a left here. Oh no, wait, it was that wall thing, which I'm pretty sure we can't pass. Not gonna try. Well, I'm glad we came back here during... oh, damn. During the first episode and made it long for this, because it seems like we're gonna get back to the place we started in. And then a bit further. That's probably gonna be a great place to end the episode. Hey, I'll talk to you in a sec, okay? I know we got the full card already, but just in case anything is different here. And I guess the map is still not explored, technically. There. And just in case this also counts as exploring the map. There. These letters probably read something real. I don't know what they would be, though. I don't remember if there was like language like this, a hidden language in the other games. I think there was in Momodora 3. Could have been in Reverie? I'm forgetting. Cereza, what should I ask her? Create sigil. You want some sigils made? I'll see what I can do. Let me know which one you're interested in. Okay, she's our shop. Last wish. Prevents one death from fatal attacks. This effect is only available after ringing a shrine bell. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Strong Fist. Prevents knockback and interruptions from most enemy attacks. Fallen Hero. Increases the potency of Healing Bell according to how many times you fall in battle. Well, we won't die, so that's not going to be very helpful. No, we're probably going to die a lot. The Profiteer. The value of lunar crystals you pick up is increased. Great. Great that this exists. That just means that's going to be the first one we have to get so we can get everything else more efficiently. And it means we're going to have to like sacrifice a slot for it the entire time. I'm kind of iffy about these kinds of things in games. Not that I mind them too much, it just means like, well, that's optimal if you want to knock things fast. But we don't have to play optimally, I guess. In fact, what do we have now? We have the range thing and we have the increased bow. Give us the strong fist, because we're strong. I'll be around as much as I can. Please come to me if you need someone to talk to, or have some sigils made. So I don't know exactly what this is going to mean. Like exactly. But I think we want to... take this off. The range thing. It won't be much of an increase to damage. We could like maybe stun some enemies at further range, but it probably won't help with the boss. But this might prevent us from being knocked back by the boss and just let us keep our DPS up. At the risk of like taking more damage because we're close to the boss. But we can dodge good. I guess this is useless if we dodge good, but still. I just like it because it means we're strong. It's proof that we're strong. We're so strong we don't even need the blessing, which we can't afford. Oh wait, hang on. We do need to talk to you though. I'll be around as much as I can. Oh wait, we did talk after like doing the shopping, okay. Alright, we're back. We're back for a rematch. Come out. It's not here. That's because there's no bridge there. Well, it's here. I guess we won the rematch. Or wait, could it be that... Could it be because we defeated it in the beginning that we don't have to fight it again or something? Like if we didn't beat it, we would be booted back to the village and we would come back and have to fight it at this point if we lost the first time. I can imagine that, I guess. Or you had to beat it the first time anyway, I don't know. Okay, and just assuming yeah. Well damn, I wanted that rematch. That was gonna be like the perfect way to cap off the episode. I mean, we don't need the rematch, we won. Okay, these guys were in the other games too. Forgot what they were called though. We'll just find like another stopping point, I guess. That's a lot of area. This is just here, and it's also a secret. There's definitely gonna be like a magnet badge or something, right? Call it a badge, but they're sigils, even though they're basically badges. I've been called the Tools and Hollow Knight badges. I guess they're not badges, but any game that reminds me of Hollow Knight I'm gonna call badges, I guess. Okay, where's your secret? What are you hiding from me? I don't know if any of these walls are like breakable walls. Oh wait, there's no secret anymore, it was just the flower. Oh, what about up here? Oh right, we couldn't go to it. Okay, right first. It's dark. There is money. I guess that was a hidden wall. Oh, we got like some sleeping bugs or something. Oh, okay. Well, hang on. There's like something up here. Drop down and shoot. Did that hit it? No. About how high is it? It's about at the top of our ring when we do a jump from ground height. So from this vantage right here, that would be about at standing height on the platform. So if we shoot, we hit it. But we didn't do enough. So let's keep on shooting until we don't hear a sound effect. We're puzzling it out. You set Illumin Fairy free. She'll return to the village of fairies to be together with her kin. Cool. We found one. Now what's this other thing? Ignoring everything, or doing everything other than the card first, I guess. Cloudy blood, or cloudy blood. Pronounced cloudy like Clud, or I pronounced it like blood. I didn't read that because I was too busy talking about my mistake. Increases damage dealt to energies or to enemies when your health is low. Okay, we've got the combo already, but we're not going to do it because we will die, and our first death has to be natural. Yes, come here. We don't have to. We'll kill this one and ignore the others. These would have cursed in the other games, right? Oops, that was not the right button. I just wasted a heal. The old disappearing platform trick. I guess trick isn't the right word. Ah, I took some more damage there. I see, there's something there. Oh! Damn it, we've hit a pit of no return. Damn it. I wasn't paying attention. It's probably not a pit of no return, there's definitely some way back. The question is whether it's immediate or if I have to, like, do some backtracking later. Okay, wait. Could this be an immediate way back? If we, like, open this up somehow? Or go further around? No. Oh, I needed that. Thank you, Grimalkin. Whatever you are. You can keep your momentum as long as you jump and shoot. Otherwise you're stuck to the ground. But then your DPS is slower, I guess. Okay, we can't actually do anything here. Great. We are actually blocked from going to that other place. I guess we're backtracking later. Or maybe we'll get the thing that lets us deal with that soon. Get out of here, you. We don't have to kill every enemy, but we're gonna try to kill at least one of each enemy, or something. How do I... Oh wait, it was this. Bathe the sacred leaf. You bathe the sacred leaf in the pond. The sacred leaf's latent powers have awakened. Awakened sacred leaf. It's now able to cut demon strings and will occasionally deal extra hits against enemies. Okay. Metroidvania. Does that appear in our inventory somewhere? Yeah, it's plus now. It's not exactly green, but it is extra. I see. The sacred tea ponds, that's what this is. And I guess this sign is something related to that, the tea ponds. That's not a fairy, is it? Whatever it is, we can't do anything with it yet. And we also can't do anything with this yet. Okay, yeah. Then we are going back this way now. Turns out I had no reason to worry about the backtracking stuff. Okay, I dodged that. Does 90 damage now. Oh no, wait. 90 was what we already did with the 9 attack power we have, I think. Okay, more magic, great. Do we want to drop down? There's a secret. Oh yeah, that's right. We do want to drop down because I ignored this thing before. Oh, no. I'm already forgetting. What does this upgrade do? It's not more damage, it's like extra attacks or something it said. Like it hits multiple times. Go in the hole. Okay, actually the range thing would be a lot more useful than what we're dealing with now, than the Strongheart, or whatever. But it's fine, we're strong. And now we're 11. Take the full force of my 11. This is a bit more than 11. When it says it occasionally does more damage or something, okay, you can heal in the air, that's good. I guess the more damage is just like a little bit more than like if our base is 110, then it just does like 4 extra damage sometimes. Is that it? Takes a while. This goes back to where we've been, so let's close that off. Ow. Okay, loop closed. Not that we had to. Oh great. I thought that ultimately or permanently unlocked all that stuff, but that just means we have to... Well, it just means we wasted our time just now. And our house. And our magic, which is the same as our house, basically. Still damage. Does dodging not do anything, or did I dodge like too late or too early? No secrets. Oh, you know, I should have hit the bell through the shortcut. Nope, never mind, I shouldn't have, because we get the bell now. One sec. Gotta look out for number 1, you know? Cerveza, what should I ask her? The usual. Nothing unlocked yet. It probably is gonna be like more significant story beats before we see the other stuff. Just to be sure. She's got like something real this time, right? Yeah. This is what talking is for. Are you feeling hungry? We could share a meal if you want. Should I spend some time eating with Cerveza? Okay, yeah. Agree to a meal together. That's actually a fine way to cap off the episode, I think. You know, being down here gets me thinking about my family. You've never left the village before, right? Yes, I'm far from home and it is overwhelming for me. If I'm honest, I'd rather enjoy the company of all the cats in the village. Okay, she is a cat person, like an actual cat person and a cat person. But I have to live up to my adult responsibilities, or try to at least. Only then will we all return home. I'm glad you seem to have some positive outlook at least. Of course. Okay, short but sweet. That was a good meal. You need to teach me how to cook cheese bread like this. Anytime. Our bond with Cerveza has deepened. Cerveza. And now we're healthy, we got like the bonus. Great. Which only lasts for a certain period of time, which I'm going to waste by ending the episode right now, because we've gone over on time long enough, I think. And that meal is probably a good place to call it. Momo's gonna have to digest that food before she gets back into the battle, otherwise she's gonna get cramps or something like that. And while she relaxes after a well-earned meal, that would be a good chance to take a break.